Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Info Long Information Languages. What's up, guys? What's up? What's good? What's good? Hey, what's good? What's good, guy? What's up? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? We have teacher Mackenzie in the building. Teacher Mackenzie is in the building. Yes, what's good? Come on, guys. What's up, Mackenzie? What's up? What's up? Yo, wait, Teacher Mackenzie, rate. After a few minutes, you're gonna be live, brother. Be ready to talk. Be ready to practice your English, my big brother. What's going on? Info learn. Please, guys, share the live. Teacher Mackenzie, you can share the live. Share the live with your friend, Teacher Mackenzie. You know what I'm saying? So today we're gonna make something real. We are going to practice with our student. Yes. Ooh, yes, of course. Yo, today is gonna be a great day. Ooh, come on, guys. Who's in the building? Who's the other guys in the building? I have RT. RT is in the building. Great. Something real is going to happen. Something real is going to happen, man. It's time to practice. Practice time. Uh-huh. Yes. What's going on, guys? What's up? Guys, give me 1 or 2 minutes. Give me now. You are in my studio. I see you. Just wait, and after I will pick you up. Yes. Hold on. Please, can you share the live, guys? Yes. Teacher Mackenzie, what's good, bro? What's good, Teacher Mackenzie? What's good? Yes. Mm-hmm. Today is a very special day for us, Teacher Mackenzie, because I got Teacher Mackenzie's in the building. Teacher Mackenzie is going to share. Teacher Mackenzie is going to share his experience with everybody. Teacher Mackenzie has been teaching for many years. He's a young English teacher. He has been teaching in many schools in Haiti, especially in Croix Bouquet. All right, if you live in Croix Bouquet, you would probably know Teacher Mackenzie. All right, good man, respectful man. And guys, don't forget to share the live. Don't forget to share the live, guys. Please share the live, please. Baby not Fenelon. Yes, welcome. Teacher Rames will be in the building. No problem, Teacher Rames. No problem. Teacher Rames will be there, and I have a lot of guys. They will be there as well too. Huh? Yes. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Info Long, Information Languages. Don't forget our main goals. Our main goal is to help you to speak English. That's the goal of this platform. All right? So, don't forget my my mission is there. My mission is here to help my Haitian community to speak English and get information around the world. That's why today I create this opportunity to open my platform and be available to share my experience or to share my knowledge with my Haitian people. So, if you get to the link, please, I want you to have a great background. All right. If you want to participate with me in this broadcast, it would be nice if you have a nice background. I don't have any problem if you are in your house, if you are in your room, okay, no problem. Yes, Mr. Raul is in the building. Mr. Raul, if you want, you can take part, my brother. If you want, you can take part, of course. If you want, if you are available, Mr. Raul, you can take part, my brother. All right. So, if you want to participate with teacher Wally in this broadcast, of course, it's a time to practice. We are going to practice our English. We are going to enjoy. I mean, we don't really have a specific topic. No, I just opened this platform, Teacher Role, in order to facilitate our student to speak English. That's the goal. So, if you are listening to the show and you want to share your experience with others in this platform, so we are ready to welcome you. We are here to tell you that Teacher Junior is with you. Teacher Junior is with you. Teacher Raul, of course, Mr. Raul, you can participate because I'm gonna have a lot of teachers. I'm gonna have a lot of teachers here. You can still participate, my brother. Of course, it's a time to, if you have something to share, if you have some idioms, you can share with them. If you have some pieces of advice, Mr. Raul, yes, Edward Stephanie, come on, get to the link. Get to the link, all right? Get to the link to practice. That's the way it is. That's how we're gonna do it, Mr. Raul. If you got something, but I don't know if you have a quote you want to participate, you want to share in the slide, it is going to be a great advantage for me, all right, to receive you, all right, because I have many friends. They say to me, Teacher Junior, they are going to be in the live. I have teacher Mikey's son, he's already there. I have teacher Delva John, yo, he's already there. I have Mr. Raul from the States, Mr. Delva from Turkey, Mikey's son from Turkey, all right. All the teachers, they're already there, and I have a lot of students. Aziz Atayele Adim Ayata. Hello, different. Thank you so much, Aziz. Thank you so much, Aziz. All right, welcome to Info Long. So now we will start, guys. Please keep sharing the live because I have a lot of great personality with me. They are teachers. They know how to teach English. They have been teaching English for long. Do you understand? So that's why after 1 or 2 minutes, we are going to practice with them so that we can enjoy the session today, ladies and gentlemen. So now we have at least 7 people watching the live. Okay. All right, all right, all right. Thank you for joining. Okay, now I am going because I have only two teachers. I have only two teachers there, but I am going to receive them first. So let me get them. Let me get them on this platform. Teacher Mike, can I add you? Are you ready, Teacher Mike? If you're ready, let me know. Teacher Mike, if you're ready, let me know. Teacher John, are you ready? Are you ready, Teacher John? Okay, let's go. Let me take Teacher John. Teacher John, today it's an honor. I'm very happy. I'm very happy to receive you in this platform to practice English. Yeah, Teacher Mackenzie, I'm waiting for you. All right, to practice English, to share your opportunity. How are you? And who is Teacher John? Can you talk a little bit about you, please?
Okay. Good evening, Teacher Henry. Good evening, Internet.
Yes,
So it's a pleasure to be here to practice together English here.
yes. So what
So
did you? Uh-huh.
we're calling me Delva John.
Number John,
So
yes.
I'm come from in Haiti,
Of
but I'm
course, we
living
H.
here in Turkey, Istanbul. So
So you,
it's
uh-huh,
it's
uh-huh.
a pleasure, it's a pleasure to talk together here in English.
Perfect.
All right.
Definitely, brother. Thank you. Thank you. That's the way it is. Don't forget, today is a special day. I have sent the link by many friends. I think they are on the way. I don't know if Teacher Mike is on the way. Teacher John, you were living in Istanbul. You you were an English teacher, all right? You were an English teacher.
Yes, sir.
So, as I said today is a special day. Today is a special day, and we have another teacher. And let me get him. Let me get him. Brother, what's up? How you doing? Welcome to Infolag.
Yeah, I'm glad to be here.
You are glad to be here. Can you tell a little bit about you, your name? So where do you live? So where are you watching the show? Where are you now?
Mm, I am at Turkey now. My name is Jim. I don't know more about Turkey. I don't know exactly where my address. So you may have,
Okay. So now you just come to the live to practice with us. Okay, thank you for joining. Yes. Before, let me ask Mr. Jones some question, and after I'm gonna ask some question because today it's a special live, and we have Teacher Rames too. Let me take Teacher Rames. Yes, Teacher Rames, what's going on, man? Welcome to Fulham. Today is a pleasure to receive you. Today is a very special day because I have a lot of teachers. I have Teacher Jones. I have Teacher James. I have Teacher Rames. So, Rames, how are you?
Thank you, Junior. What's up, guys? Big shout out to each one of you here. It's nice to be around. And
Yes.
yeah, we're gonna be practicing together. It's an honor, though. Welcome.
Okay. Perfect. Teacher Jones. Now you are living in Istanbul. You are a teacher. So, what does that mean to you being a teacher in Istanbul? Is it difficult? So, how was the first experience when you first started teaching English? Tell us.
Uh,
It's my
right. Let me
No, no,
tell
no, no,
you.
no. I'm talking about teacher Delva.
all right.
Can I continue?
Uh-huh.
Can I continue?
Yes, of course.
Okay, okay. Let me tell you something.
Uh-huh.
So in Istanbul, Turkey, it's not difficult to be a teacher.
Uh-huh.
Uh, it's not easy too, but this is the things that you have in yourself before.
Yes. Uh-huh.
So it's not difficult for me, but it's easy. But because the students are firstly my friend, so that's
Yes.
all. I'm so happy to be here and teach some Turk here. So I'm so happy.
Okay. Now, Teacher James, thank you, Teacher James. So now you said to me you first come to Turkey. So did you? How was the experience? Do you really have an experience in Turkey, Teacher James?
not at not here. I got this experience since at Haiti, but not in Istanbul. So you see, I'm new in this country.
Okay.
I, I don't, so I don't know what can this. I can say that. Uh, I don't really know the name of this country. I'm new. I'm nothing about this country. I don't talk in Turkish.
Uh-huh.
I'm talking only English, French, and Creole.
Yeah.
So I'm not already yet be a teacher at Istanbul.
Okay,
I'm
definitely, Mr. Yes, thank you, Mr. Rames. So you are. How can I say that? Can I say you're senior or a junior? No, I can say you are a senior. You are a senior in teaching. So we have Teacher Mackinson. Let me get him. Teacher Mackinson, are you ready? If you're ready, I can get you. Okay, Teacher Mackinson is ready. So, Mike, what's going on? Welcome to Airflow, but it's a pleasure to have you today because today is a special practice. We don't really have a topic. We are going to talk about everything today. All right. So Teacher Mackinson, how you doing?
I'm great, and you?
I'm fine. So, Teacher Mackinson, I had to say my first question to everybody, but wait, let me say with Rames. Rames, as a senior, how was the first experience you raised with the first day that you were going to stand in a class to teach a group or a one-to-one class? Was it difficult or was it like stressful? Because I know in Haiti, like you have been teaching for years, you know how to deal with your Haitian people. You know what I'm saying, but the first experience in Turkey, how was it, Mr. Rames?
Yeah, Junior, much. It's a nice question so far, and let me take all my time to provide the, let's say, the best answer.
Yes.
Uh, First of all, I want to take this opportunity to say hi to each one of you guys and hi to every single person who's following this live. So,
Yes.
yeah, this is the best platform where you can find, all the pieces of information that you want around the world and even the best techniques to learn languages. I am clear. I say languages. I don't specify the situation. I say languages, not only, English, but as well we provide what we can call Spanish technique and French techniques. And again, thank you, Junior, for your question. Let me uh, start by saying this. It's really difficult to hear that somebody says it's not. It was easy to be dealing with Turkish students. To tell the truth, remember that we are coming from the Caribbean island. We coming from Haiti, meaning that of course on papers we are a bilingual country because they say that we speak two languages and we speak French and we speak another language which is Haitian Creole. And because of the fact that we were colonized by France and now we can French, but French is seen to be a Latin language. So the Latin languages like Spanish, French, Portuguese, and Italian, they are kind of different from the Germanic languages, which are, for example, German and English. And when it comes to speak English and to teach English in a country which is monolingual country like Turkey, a country where the Turkish population speak only one language, which is only English, which is only Turkish, meaning that all the Turkish people they have, let's say, difficulty to grab, let's say, to seize the English explanation, because the English language, the technique to teach is the S, the SVO, the subject, the verb, and the object. However, the Turkish language is the OVS because you see the object before and the verb is in the middle, the subject is at the end. So it's like upside down for them. To tell the truth, when you are teaching, uh, for example, we are from a country like Haiti, we speak English, of course, and we speak French too. When we are teaching Turkish, it's not that much easy because it's like they are learning the language in a upside down process. It's like
Yes.
you go to a different way comparing to the way that they know their own language. So, Junior, to answer to your question, I say no. Let's say no. It was really hard the first experience to get to know the students, to be, let's say, to get used to them, to make them understand exactly what you're talking about. It was not an easy task. And now, we are trying to be familiar with them, the Turkish culture. Of course, now it's getting much more easier for us to teach them, but
Yes.
still, it's not that much easy. And thank you for the question.
Yo, that's good, man. I'm really satisfied for this answer, Mr. Michelson. So how was it? How was it for you? How was it for you, Mr. Michelson?
Okay, thank you for asking this question. To go straight to the point, uh, experience is something that challenging, something that you have to pay attention to grab. And to start with my experiences, I can say that being a teacher is as well being a student because it's like a circle. You have to learn while you are teaching. And my experience in teaching in Istanbul, I say Istanbul because it's where I'm living right now. It was really tough because, as Wayne mentioned in his speech, it was a bit difficult because you have to give full explanation in English. The problem was the Turkish student, they could understand only Turkish, but me, I couldn't teach Turkish at that time. It was really challenging. I had to give more details, give synonym, antonyms until I let them understand me. Uh, Time passing, time moving, we are trying to better to improve our skills ourselves and try to understand some Turkish. And I think those skills, those tapes really help us do the job in a kind of way, not easy, I can say less difficult, because when it's time to teaching, a lot of things is required. And I think the experience was difficult because experience was not easy for me. And so far, I can say it's great. We are trying to adapt to every single thing that we see around us. Uh, Teaching is a good path for me, and we are on the way. We're on the way keeping with our staff. I can say my experience in teaching was really tough. Even right now it's still tough because you have to deal with some now-minded student, some open-minded as well. Some might understand you in I can say in a positive way, but some too can understand you at the first explanation, but you have to keep being patient to explain yourself, to repeat yourself every single time to help the student understand you. And so far, Uh, it's great for me to be a teacher in Istanbul.
Yes, so we have someone special in the life, Mr. Reyes. We have someone special in the life. This is Nura. How are you?
Hello,
How are you doing?
we are very fine. And you?
So I'm good. Welcome. We are very glad to see you. Tell me,
Honey, let's say.
ama
Ajda.
şimdi Türkçe
Ajda.
yok. Ama
Okay,
şimdi Türkçe yok.
Bir dakika,
İngilizce
bir
konuşmam
dakika.
lazım.
Anne bir dakika.
okay. Just a second.
So,
Ajda,
Bir dakika.
kuşun İngilizcesini söyler misin?
Evet.
yes.
Bird.
Ama Mrs. Nura, so how do you feel? Because you were Turkish, now you can speak English. Can you talk a little bit about you, please? A little
It's
bit, a
very
little
nice
presentation.
because it's a chance to speak English with you here, guys.
Yes,
And I
yes.
know that you are a teacher. It's very nice for me to be in this platform. Thank you for creating this platform. First of all, Teacher Junior. We follow you, and we want to share, participate. We want to just make a practice with you a little bit. Me
Yes.
and my son.
So now, how do you feel speaking English? Because now I know when you were working in Turkey, so you speak English. So do you have many opportunities, Mrs. Nurai? Do you have many
No,
opportunities?
no.
Because no, no, no, no,
Uh,
no, no, no, no. I'm talking about like expressing yourself. When you meet new people, do you have problem to communicate with them, or you communicate with them very easily?
I can communicate easily because I have many friends who live in Turkey, foreigner friends I have. But when we are working here, if we don't have foreigners in our office, if we don't have to chance speak English, to practice. Am I here? Yes.
Yes, of course, of course, of course.
It's not
Shida,
easy
shida,
to
shida.
speak all the time because we are just, making works by using official only writing languages. So it's really nice to speak because we don't have any chance to speak actually. Not to working, writing.
Please,
Speaking is very important.
please.
So
Yes,
for
honey.
you, so for you,
He
speaking
is learning
is
English also.
yeah.
Yes, he wants to tell you something in English.
Yeah, tell us something in English. Tell us something in English. Tell us.
Potato.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Potato.
Thank you so much.
It is
So, teacher Delva. So now we have guests. We have guests in the broadcast today. We have guests on the broadcast today, ladies and gentlemen. That's why we have this time to practice. We have this opportunity to practice. Teacher Delva and Marcus, do you have a question for Miss Durai? Do you have a question for her?
Potato. Every
No,
potato,
no, no.
potato.
Bekle anneciğim.
Don't you have
I
any question?
not really, not really. But if I have a question, but I will ask after.
Yes. So, Mrs. Nurai, let me ask you a question.
Yes.
So, in your opinion, is it important for someone to learn English? What can you say?
Ah. First of all, now I'm preparing for what can I don't know. Speak. Just speaking is really important. While you are speaking, you are also improving your grammar. Also, you're feeling better. Wait, honey. Sorry.
No, Teacher Mikey son, guys, it's like that. When you have a kid, Teacher Mikey son, Teacher Delva, after 6 years, after 5 years, when you're going to have your baby too, it's like when I will call you, it will be the same. Because the baby will give you problem. We will be happy because he sees that his mother, he sees that his mother, your mother like is speaking English. Teacher Mikey son. It's a good
Don't say
opportunity
it.
to see your mother, is speaking English. All right.
Yeah, it is.
So, Mrs. Nurad, so
Yes.
speaking English, what is your
Atma lütfen.
experience? What is your
Ben gidiyorum.
experience with speaking English?
Böyle yaparsan güzel. Sorry.
What is your experience with speaking English?
Sorry, but he's throwing out everything now, and I will come back.
Okay, no problem. Okay, no problem. Teacher Mackison, now, as you can say, now you say that, what is your biggest experience, Teacher Mackison, in speaking English? What is your biggest experience, Mr. Mackison, in teaching English? Yes.
I cannot copy you well. Can you repeat that
Yeah,
question
what is
for
your
me?
biggest experience in teaching English? What is your biggest experience in teaching English?
Hello, can I start?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah. To be honest, I have so many great experiences, but I'm going to take one of them. I remember the first day.
Like there's a nose, there's someone who's speaking. If you are not speaking, please turn off your microphone, please. Yes. Yeah, let's go.
Yes, as I said, I have so many experiences. Just I'm not gonna pick one of them. I remember the first day that I had the opportunity to enter a classroom. I was a bit frightened, of course, because it was my first experience in teaching.
Yes.
And I remember I was Haiti. I was in level 5,
Yeah.
and I went to replace to substitute a teacher in 3rd class.
Mhm.
And when I entered the class, and the students say, "Do you really know why you come to do?" I say, "Of course, I'm not gonna try because I am not a perfectionist." And I took the chart and started teaching.
Mhm.
And I remember the topic was can, may, could. I explained very well, and at the end of my teaching, in this day, one of the students came to me and said, "Teach, please, can you come another day in order to provide more details about this topic?" I said, "Why?" He said, "Because I like the way you explain yourself, the way you make us understand those topic." And I realized that I didn't say I was born to teach, but I grew
Yes.
up the skills by teaching. And I say I have to keep on that
Yes.
path because
Yes.
it's really
Of course.
productive. I have to work on more myself
Uh-huh.
to be a great teacher.
Yes.
And time moving, time moving, and I change class to another class, and I had some schools they called me to
Yes.
teach, and secondary school, primary school, and this is how I started. It was really difficult, but in the middle of teaching, uh, I can say I better myself. I improve myself. I
Perfect.
work on my weaknesses and
Yes.
my
Yes.
strengths
Yes.
as well because uh, those are really important for me. And I can say that clearly, if you are a teacher, you have to be as well a student
Uh-huh.
because while teaching, you have to learn. It's like a circle, like a turning around, turning around. You are learning while teaching. I think it
Now,
was really really great
yes,
for me
congratulations,
to hear.
congratulations. And Mr.
Thank
Delva, what is your biggest experience in standing in front of a group or face to face to speak English or to explain them in a way so that they can understand very easy? Because like taking the chance, standing in front of those students, sometimes that creates a lot of problems, especially when you come to Turkey, because like differently, our culture is not the same. That means to take up of the class, to take the class out, it should be so. I think that experience was a little bit tricky for you. So how was it? The first experience, was it difficult? Was it difficult or well, it was like a piece of cake? Teacher Delva,
I'm sorry.
hello?
No.
Yes, of course. Was it a very difficult experience for you? Was it a very difficult experience for you, or was it a very easy to transmit your knowledge to your classes?
Uh, let me tell you something. Sometimes it's so difficult, but I try to
Yes.
do my best. I try to come in the same place with the student because uh, so I like to tell sometime when I teach here, so I learn here too because uh, the student uh, how can I say that the student sometimes try to enter in the space with me, so it's
Teacher
easy.
Delva, can you change position? I can hear you
I'm
right.
sorry,
Can you
I,
change
I didn't
position?
I didn't hear you. I didn't hear you well.
I can't hear you right. Can you change
Okay,
position?
okay, okay, okay. Now it's okay. Now it's okay. Now it's okay. Let's go.
Hello?
Yes, you can
You can.
continue, brother.
Hello?
Yes, okay. Now we have okay. Thank you, Teacher Delva. We have Teacher Raul. Teacher Raul, how are you? How you doing?
Hello?
Doing good. Life is good. Life is good. Hello, guys. I see around like besides you, the hosts, I see four other guys right here.
Yes, for the
Delva
guys.
John, Mike, Forrest, and Haiti.
Yes,
I just want to
Yes.
greet you guys. How are you doing?
Guys,
Complain, yo. Complain. So we crazy.
yes, of course. And guys, let me present you Teacher Raul. Teacher Raul is a English teacher, an experienced English teacher. He has been teaching in Haiti for many years, and now he's in the States. Keep teaching. I don't know how he teaches online or face to face, Mr. Raul. So now we have this time to enjoy, to practice
Yeah,
with
I
the.
can see that.
I mean, we don't really have a specific topic, but I just say today, let me invite all my guys, all my students to practice. But today, I can see you were all teachers, Mr. Raul. Now, so how is everything for you, man? Now you're moving. I know now you're moving around. You are hanging around. So how is everything for you, brother?
Everything good, everything good. I could realize that today was a special life because
What's a
anything we're
special
going
life?
by the
Yes,
book, you were, yeah, anything we're going by the book, and I decided to join is just for the networking because I was
definitely,
definitely pleased to see you see a couple of
definitely.
teachers around speaking and sharing their experiences, and
Yeah,
I'd be pleased to share mine. And one of the guy we're talking about the way that he teaches in class and everything, and this is definitely a topic that we can stay on for a while. But
yeah.
yeah, but as for me, everything is doing great. You know, my wife
Yes.
is doing well. She is with me right now, and
Jeez.
yeah, everything's good, man. Everything's good. You know, but I'm glad that I can get in touch with you guys because this is definitely the same thing because we are all TEFL, like teacher of English as a foreign language. So we all
Yes.
TEFL. So, but the experience is different in the sense that, you know, like Henry and I used to teach in Haiti, and now you
Yes.
travel to another country and you were teaching
Definitely.
another group of people like, you know, Turkish, and this is a new
Yes.
experience. And I really want to
Yes.
hear from you and see how different things are, you know.
Yo, Mr. Rames, Mr. Rames. The first question. So, do you think teaching English overseas is a good opportunity for you or for everybody? I mean, as yesterday, but I think the Dominican Republic now they will consider English as a second main language teacher role. I don't know if you know that. So now you see that many countries now are trying to make English the second language. Do you think it's a great opportunity for every country? I'm not going to say for every country, but for most of the country, for most of the French-speaking country, like to consider English as the second language, in your opinion?
This, I mean, basically, you and I, we've been discussing about it these days. We discuss a lot about it, and we say, so we never stop talking about the great importance of this language, English. Basically, the language of commerce, language of diplomacy, it's everywhere. English is ubiquitous. English is everywhere at once. It is everywhere at the same time. Ubiquitous. You know what I'm saying? So it's understandable because of the fact that what's his name, Luis Abinader, the president of Dominican
I mean, I did.
Republic. Yes, it's understandable if he makes this decision for the country. I mean, for the Dominican Republic, for the Dominicans to try to master this language for the Dominican Republic. So far,
And you,
this
Mr.
is a great.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Yeah, continue. Yeah, Mr. Raul, and you, what do you think? Thank you, Mr.
Um,
Rames.
yeah, so definitely, this is a great move because students normally have different reasons to learn English. They say that this is a commercial language. This is more like a stereotype when everybody says this is a commercial language and everything, but they don't realize that if someone speaks English, that person has a step forward the others. And I definitely think that this is a great move. Actually, the information is not for English to be a second language, but to be officially taught at school. That's why the president of DR decided, and I think a lot of other countries will definitely take the same move because as we can see, English is everywhere. It's more than a language. Like, a lot of people think that English is so important because this is the official language of the U.S. Actually, U.S. doesn't have an official language. English is the most spoken language in the world right now, and it's in technologies, in medicine, and everything. So
Everything.
I definitely think that this is a great move. And also, and the other, I think that he is doing that for the profit of his country at some point, because you definitely know, a lot of Haitians, when they travel to DR, they are doing great just because they speak English. So the main occupation that someone who decide to live in DR can be working on a call center,
At the
and
call
most of them
center.
are
Yes,
Haitians.
of
Definitely,
course.
maybe there is also an economic aspect of this decision, but we
Yes.
also know that that's definitely the best one that he can definitely make.
Fact. Fact. That's great.
And
That's great.
want to attract your, I mean, I want to draw your attention to saying that the president has decided to, I mean, to, for has decided for English to be taught officially. Does that mean the English hasn't been officially taught in this country? Does that mean this?
From what I know that definitely okay, this is best. This would be basically the same thing, that the same system that we have back in Haiti. Like you've been part of it, and I've been part of it. After 14 years, of official learning, you have to go to an institution to learn English, because at school they don't really teach English as a language, but more as a subject. I don't know if you see the point. So maybe it wasn't that way, because if it was, he wouldn't take this vote for this law. So I realized that maybe they didn't. Maybe they took it for granted, and now they realize how important it is, and they decided to make the move.
That's great. Now we have but I don't know. Like we have a
Eh,
student who said to me,
Henry,
Mr.
excuse me, I have a little problem. I can only see the names of the participants, and I cannot really see their faces. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, no. We have all the faces. Teacher Mikeyson is there, Teacher Rims is there, and Teacher IT is there, and Teacher
Okay.
Raul.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, and,
All
and,
right,
and
all
we have
right, all
Teacher
right.
Joe Baba. Teacher Joe Baba, how are you?
Are you talking about me? You talking with me?
Baba, teachers.
Yeah,
Baba,
Teacher Joe Baba. Teacher Joe Baba. Teacher Joe
Jababa
Baba
is
is
a
the
coach
main
right
guy.
there. He ain't teacher no more. He's a coach right there. Like you better say, I ain't teaching. I'm a coach right now, man. I definitely want to know what he is coaching.
Yeah,
Maybe
of
I
course.
could be.
But
I could have a training.
yes.
I,
Now,
Junior, you know what? Last time I was having a lesson with a Turkish student, but it wasn't. It was a vocabulary where I wanted to teach them, and the word at the bottom was midwife. When I write the word, they always
guys, please, if you're not speaking, please turn off your microphone, please. If you're not speaking, if you got noise, if you have noise in your back, please turn off the mic. Rams, continue.
That's right.
Teacher Ati, like, do you have people talking in your room? Can you please turn off your camera, please? Turn off your microphone, please. Teacher Ati, Teacher James.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Rams, continue.
yes, the Turkish students, as I was telling you guys, usually when you teach them, especially when you are in a group class, all the students they have never been the same level. Some of them are quick learners and some others are, slow learners. And they still have, difficulty to seize and to grasp the information at the same level. So there is one of them who asked a question, and the question was, basically when in my country, culturally speaking, there is something we call midwife. A midwife, to me, it's like an empirical nurse. This is a nurse who didn't go to any specific institution to learn how to help, for example, a pregnant woman to give birth to a baby. And
Mhm.
when I give the word, I go to the board and I midwife. And the Turkish student was trying to explain the word, guys. You know what he said? He said, Rams, midwife. Does it mean borner? Borner, it's like, to be born, to be born.
Mhm.
Mid, does it mean? And I say, what do you mean? What do you mean by borner? So this word doesn't exist in English. We don't say borner.
If I can really add something quickly, you know,
Somehow in my classes, I don't usually give them the opportunity to open dictionary to look up words when they don't know. I would rather ask them to try to explain the word themselves. So, okay, teacher, as you don't want me to use the dictionary, but now I say something. Okay, boner.
yeah,
Boner.
and this is definitely a great technique to urge the students to
Yeah,
practice.
yeah,
But the point that I wanted to make is, you as a teacher, you definitely need to master different, other subjects and aspects, because
yes,
you point out on something that is really important, which is the cultural aspect. You know, languages are connected with culture, and especially when you are teaching someone who has a culture which is different from yours. And this is why I'm coming with the question. So I want to ask you, like, here's it difficult for you, because I know probably right now you speak their language, and what is the method that you use to teach them effectively? Do you tend to go with translation, or do you make sure that they understand English in English?
Question is for whom?
For you, certainly.
Me.
Yeah, the question is, how do you handle it? Because probably, of course, you probably speak Turkish now, but do you tend to use the translation method, or do you teach them English in English? How do you do that? How do you handle
yes,
that?
perfect. That's a good
Like
question. That's a good question, Mr. Raul. I love that question.
me, to me, this Turkish language, it's not speakable. To me, I don't know. Let me create this word, because so far we've been
Hmm.
fighting. Junior and I, we're practicing together though. We've been fighting a lot to see what we can do, bro. No matter what you say, trust me, it's incorrect. No matter how you say it, no matter how hard you're trying to say it, but it's still incorrect. So we've been fighting a lot, but so far we try the question. Let me try to answer. Basically, when we are foreigners, when we go to the schools, trust me though, they don't give us, the beginning, the beginners. These classes are not for us. To tell the truth, these classes, for the beginner, for example, starter or A1, they give it to to the Turkish native teacher. When I say native, I mean
Hmm.
the
I got it. I got it. I got it.
us as parents, they use us try to understand to do the business. And sometimes in some school they say, hey, they are native teachers, they are from America, or they are from English speaking country.
Yeah, yeah. Excuse me. It will be changed there. And it says that over there, when you say that you're from America, it's not the continent. They refer to the country, right?
Yeah, yeah, to the country. Yes. Uh-huh.
We have knowledge about it. We know when we say America, there is North America, South America, Latin America. It is a continent.
Hmm.
Some people, especially for Turkish people, saying America refer exactly to US. This is what they take it out. But it's a good
Basically the same for Haiti, right?
Yeah, it's
yeah.
totally always the same for Haiti. Yeah.
Example, junior. There was a level here. The level is referred to junior. Actually, when they say C1 here to the highest level, they always give it to junior, because junior, these guys speak like Black American people. Always speak
A
literally
guy
like
from New York. A guy from New York.
Yeah,
yeah. This level, I go for A2,
good.
B1. They speak. I'm trying to teach them. The technique is to, we use number one, basic vocabulary words, That's number one. We use basic vocabulary words and we speak as slow as possible so that we can facilitate them to get the gist of our message. Yeah, that's really
Okay, okay, but the thing is, you say that normally beginner classes are given to native Turkish teachers, and you teaching them like probably intermediate, if I can say it that way. So do you use exclusively English, or do you let them translate to their language, or do you do that?
there are certain words or there are certain terminologies that you're right you want to teach. In order for them to get the real gist of it, they have to from English into the language. That's why
Hmm.
sometimes I recommend them to get the real essence of the word. They have to translate
Hmm.
it from English to Turkish so that they can get it. On the other hand,
Okay.
sometimes I urge them, as you said before, I urge them to keep on speaking only English because, hey, of course they're doing business. But we, as Haitians, we have stuff in our head. In our school, we got stuff, so we gotta force them so that they can speak. That's the job,
Okay,
That's
now,
what we do.
now, guys, we are after 9 minutes. We are going to finish because you know that Real Madrid is going to play. Real Madrid versus Mr. Mr.
Whatever, man. Yo,
Mr.
come on.
Ronaldo.
You just cool, okay. Yeah, it's your show. You do whatever you want, man.
No, no, no, no, no, no, no,
Yeah,
no,
but
no.
I
Mr.
was
Ronaldo,
about to
because
ask something. I was about
yes,
to ask
no,
you a
no,
question
no,
that really
because
caught my
generally,
attention.
yeah, the show is 1 hour. That means we have
Okay.
9 minutes to finish. That's what I say after
Let
nine
me
hours.
just
That's
ask
what
a
is
quick
going to be.
let me
Yes,
just ask a
yes,
quick
Mr. Rob.
let me
Yes.
just ask a quick question.
Yeah, yeah, yeah, yes, yes.
This is for you, and this is for Flores. That was the one that I was talking to, but I can see his face unfortunately.
Yeah,
I was
Ribs.
asking you guys,
Yes.
Ribs. Okay. I was asking you guys, do you actually use the same method that you were
Yes.
using when you were teaching in Haiti, or does teaching in Turkey require another method? And the second thing is, what are the skills that you focus more on, or what is the skill that you focus more on in your
Perfect.
classes?
Perfect. Nice question.
Yo, man, your questions are essential. They are
No, it is teacher round. It is teacher round.
Come on, man. You know the drill. Yeah, but I really want to learn from you guys, definitely, because
Yes.
this is another thing. This is another world for me.
That's a very yeah. That's a
yeah,
minute world. Yeah.
Junior,
Teacher round, you
let's
go.
give the other questions to you. What do you think?
Excuse me.
Let's give the other guys the chance to speak too
Okay,
because we
Teacher
the mic.
Magnuson. Teacher Magnuson.
No,
What can
I
you
need
say?
answers, guys. I need answers, guys. I need answers. Okay,
Yes, Teacher
don't forget
Magnuson.
my
Let's go
question.
quick. Teacher Magnuson. Let's go quick. Which method do you use? Like, if you use the same method in Haiti and Turkey, and now in your class, which skills do you focus on? Speaking, listening, writing, and listening. So let's go.
Okay, so thank you, Teacher Wire, for asking this question. And I can say I use quite the same method that I was using in Haiti. Just I try to improve it more because it's a different culture. When I was in Haiti, I was able to translate maybe in French or in Asian Creole. But when it's time now to teaching in Istanbul, I don't speak Turkish fluently. I have to use 1% English. I have to use details like synonym, antonym to explain myself. And the method that
It's
I
it's quite
follow,
it is quite challenging, right?
Yeah,
of course it
yeah,
is.
of
Of course it
course.
is, definitely.
Uh-huh.
And the method that I am working on more are two. I can say speaking and writing because they are predictive skills. And I help them understand why they should speak, how to write. Because if you can write, you have capacity to think, you have capacity to arrange a paragraph. By doing that,
Mm,
you can arrange your speech. If you can handle that, you can present yourself wherever, whenever, however. because you know how to create your own thought, your own sentences. But it's a bit hard for them sometimes to understand while you are speaking, because some of them have a problem with listening. What I always require them is some podcast they have to listen to, and I help them like some pair work for speaking, and I put them as much as I can. For example, I give them like a topic about education, and I make a group of 3 or 4 and ask them to make a teamwork, and to spread the question in order to interact with each other. This is the correct method that I use to help them improve their speaking and their writing. But I do not say I don't focus on listening and reading. But the two most important ones are speaking and writing, because they are productive skills for me.
Perfect.
So at some
Yes.
point, I would just add that you have to push them to work on the receptive skills as well, because
Definitely.
they won't be able to produce if they don't receive information. And the only way, the main way to receive information in the language is by reading and listening, because again, those are receptive skills. If they don't
Exactly.
read, if they don't collect information by reading, if they don't listen, they won't be able to produce, because speaking the language is not only about introducing yourself, ask, if you need some water or ask for the way and everything. It's
Yeah.
about
Exactly.
sharing knowledge, exchanging, being able to understand your partner and everything. And for that, you need stuff, you need contents to be able to practice. So I would certainly advise that you balance everything. So if you really want them to be um, effective in their speaking, you also have to focus on the reading so they can get more contents for them to be able to practice. You see what I'm talking about?
One thing,
All right.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I can't agree with you more. I accept what you said, but something that I want you to seize. Some students they cannot read properly, correctly. Now, I just
No,
encourage them.
excuse me. When you say they cannot read, what do you mean by that?
Now, not just
Are
reading
you
for
talking
reading.
about reading comprehension or
No, no, no. To read, to understand, and to produce. This is what I'm talking about. For example, you are reading a paragraph, and after you are able to summarize. This is what I'm talking about. Some students they are quite lazy. They don't understand how to read. First, I encourage them to speak. Now, by speaking, they get self-confidence, and they are going to get some further information to read. But imagine, Mr. Wire, you are reading something that you can't even understand the words. How you are going to keep on reading? Let me
now
see. Let me see.
let me just quickly add
Yeah.
that
Hmm.
for you as reading, like, teaching is it's a whole different world.
Yeah.
um
Hmm.
that's why I always want to understand when somebody say I have problem reading. So can't you read, or can you understand what you were reading, or can you like take a piece of paper and read out loud to people to hear you? So what I want to mention is teaching, reading is taught as you were teaching vocabulary and everything. The
Hmm.
method is not just coming to the class with a piece of paper. Okay, let's say today you are going to read about, let's say, disease. No, reading has to be in connection with the, that's why we, something that I really like to use in my class is lexical field. So let's say this week we are going to talk about, let's say, food. All right. So what I do is one day I come up with vocabulary words related to food. Maybe I have a role play. I have a role play in a
Hmm.
class. Maybe you come to the restaurant with your girlfriend and you are the waiter or you are the waitress. And the next day I come up with a reading, but the reading again is related to the lexical
Yeah.
field that we are covering for the
Definitely.
for the day. Because when you say that the student read something and not able to summarize it, summarizing, this is something that we do in this is part of our everyday life. You watch a movie and then you make a summarization for your partner. But summarization, it's a class that you have to teach to the student. So you cannot expect the students to be able to summarize a text if they don't learn the techniques and everything. And this is something that we teach depending of the level of the students, if I can mention that.
Now,
Yeah,
Mr.
yeah,
Mackison, you have to go real quick because we're about to finish. Let's go.
Yeah. Congratulations on your speech. Let me go quick. Mr. Wild, imagine that you share a class with a Turkish teacher. You have only 2 hours. They give you like a guidelines to follow. Okay, no problem. For example, today you're gonna talk about present perfect. What I do intelligently, I grab a song that is matched with present perfect, and I take a reading about present perfect.
Well, God, my treasure, Jerry. Let's go, man.
Yes.
Life like I was just classic, which I've got much. I say, let's go, my friend.
Yes. I play the song for them while they are listening. I am explaining what I want to explain about present perfect. But for example, I have about 10 students. 10 students. I asked them, for example, tell me what do you understand? Tell me what do you catch from this music? This student is about to explain what she or he understand about this music.
Let me add something quickly. You see, listening activities, when you use like songs to do it, you just do it to reinforce the lesson that you teach in a class. Let's say that, listening with songs are just reinforcement. If you come up with in a class with the song, and this is the first thing that you do, I can definitely tell you that you go sideways. Definitely, you don't really get it, because what happened, and that's why you have to prepare the class before. In preparing the class, you have different, there are criteria to respect. What I mean is, your students, their level. Let's say you have to teach the present perfect, like a present progressive, for example. Just a quick example. You can, just before you teach anything related to grammar or come up with a song, I thought that you could come up with questions in the present progressive. All right? I'm just giving an example. It doesn't have to be that way, but I think it would be effective. So you can come up with questions. For example, what are you doing? What the teacher is doing? What do you think your mother is doing now at home? So you have a couple of questions in the present progressive, and you urge the students to practice and to answer to those questions. And you have your little notebook or piece of paper, and you are writing down the mistakes that probably they make in class. Eventually, they are going to make mistakes because they are learners. So you just write down, and after that, you just correct the mistake that they made. So now what you do is you just teach them by reinforcing what they have already practiced. And after, you can go with the grammar, stuff related to present progressive. And after that, you could come up with a song in order to have them practice and memorize everything that they have learned. So it's a question of method, and we want to work smart, not hard. We don't want to take a lot of times, speaking a lot, explaining grammars and everything. We want to make it simple and easier for the students to understand, because you definitely know that everybody, like all students, think that English is difficult, but you need to find the most effective and easiest way for sharing the knowledge. You see what I mean?
Okay, thank you for your speech again. I didn't say that the song would be the first option. No, I didn't say that. I say the song is one of the part of my teaching. Okay. I didn't say that should be the first one. No, I didn't say that. I'm sorry. Yeah, what you say is clear.
Okay.
Now, I want you to understand too. there's time to manage time. You have to understand you have about 3 hours. In 3 hours, you have to make those hours count for the student. I don't follow a book typically. I create my own method to help the student grab the language.
Yes.
It's the
They
best
have
thing that you can do. If you don't follow the book, that's the best thing you can do, man. Definitely the best thing.
I just take time reading the book to see which topic that I have to cover, and I create activities to help them cover up the book. But if I'm trying to follow the book, I can't, because the time they provide is not enough.
You like-
To be honest with you.
Junior, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear
Yes,
you.
yes.
I hear you, Mr. Rams.
Yeah, something that I
I understand.
like my brother Raul then is that, bro, it's not the same like as if we were in Haiti, because here it's first of all, what you have to know here, they are doing business, bro. For example, in a class, for example, a good class, the class has approximately 10 students. So they package, and they say in 80
They are
hours.
doing, excuse me, they are doing business. They are doing, let me understand that, business classes or business in a sense
So
that they have the students
Like
paying
the
them.
system.
we are not going to
The
base
systems, okay.
on that. Mr. Rams just want to mention that the way that they do it, the teacher has a specific time
I'm
to
too-
finish with the student. For example, if you have 1 month, Mr. Raul, so you have 1 month to finish, because
That's
the school
To
has a plan.
to cover the materials.
Yes, of course. Not when they say business, like business student come and they make money. No, not that way.
yeah.
Yes.
No, I thought they were
So-
teaching business English. I thought that's why that's what
Well, yeah, of course they
meant.
teach.
No.
Yes, of course they teach all those kind of English. Let's go.
Yes.
Okay.
That you have 80 hours to cover for one book. So you have one book to cover during 80 hours. So
80?
they want to finish the book though, and if you don't finish with the book in 80 hours, meaning that you're not a good teacher. So so the rule is that you have to
Whatever.
in 1 month for 80 hours. Everybody is satisfied. Everybody passed the exam. Okay, there you go. That's why you can meet some people.
And how are and at the end of the book or at the end of the session, I don't know how they do it over there. How do you so what are your words on the students? Are they good? Do they speak? Or do you think they
Yeah, of
reach
course.
their
Most
goal?
of them, yeah, most of the time, most of them are progressing.
Yeah.
Because yeah, it depends on the teacher. That's the way that you train your student, Mr. Raul. It depends.
Mhm.
It's the way that you force or you push them to master the language. Because I see many of our students here in Turkey, they really love when the teacher take care of them, help
Okay.
them, advise them, tell them what to do. Do you understand? So by
Mhm.
respecting all the rules, by respecting all the things that they have taught in class, mostly, in my opinion, by my side, so they make a lot of progress, guys.
Okay. So I just wanted to make sure that there is not a sense of you trying to rush in order to finish with the book,
Yes,
because the focus is
yes,
not, because it seems like from what I understand, I may be wrong, the focus is not actually on making them speaking, but more on respecting the time limit to finish with the book,
yes,
from what I
yes,
understand.
Somehow.
yes.
And is that stressful for you guys? Don't you have the sense that you don't work toward your goal, which is to make them speak? You don't feel that?
Maybe this is something that we need to talk out of here.
I don't know, guys. Henry, what do you think is why he come up? What do you think if you create a group and we make a connection? Maybe we can share materials and knowledge and experiences with other
Yes, of course, of
people
course.
about that,
I will
because
send
this
you a
is a
link.
live. And I agree with you. I agree with you because this is live, and anybody can go back and look at it and see how you speak about it. And I know you wanna protect your back, guys. You don't want to lose your job. You don't want to be fired. I can understand that. I'm, I'm the only one. I'm the only one here who has nothing to lose.
Man, so you get it.
So, guys, Mr. Raul, do you have
Yo,
a last word to say to your students? Because I know most of your students, they are watching you. Do you have something, a last thing to say after Mr.
yeah, quickly. I
So,
just want to answer to a question that somebody asked, and he says that pronunciation is one of his main problem. I just want to tell that person who is watching that the best thing for him is imitation technique. That's what I
yes,
use. That's what I share to my students. You know, find someone who is a role model, someone that you like the way, a native speaker, of course, that you like the way he or she speaks, and you just model that person and you imitate that person and you get
yes,
the pronunciation. You because it's gonna be a lot for you. You're gonna have a lot of it in your plates if you're trying to learn the help me with that phonetics and everything. That's too much. It's just classes. But if you wanna have a good pronunciation, you definitely need to try the imitation technique, which is find someone, a native speaker who is good, and model that person, imitate, listen a lot of speeches, interviews of that person, and imitate that person, and then you're gonna be good. And the next thing,
perfect.
just want to tell my students that
Sure.
I'm gonna be back. Okay, I'll be back
Thank you.
soon.
Thank you, Mr. Raul. Much love. Mr. Magnuson, do you have a last word to say?
Just I would like to say thank you to Mr. Warren, thank you to Mr. Junior.
Yes.
It was nice talking to
My
you, Mr.
pleasure,
Warren.
man.
Catch you later.
All
Okay,
right,
thank you,
bro.
guys. Thank you. Bye bye. Bye bye. So, ladies and gentlemen, so now, Mr. Ati, do you have something last to say? Do you have a last thing to say?
I don't have more thing to say. So I want to take the times, the rest of this time to say that's a good idea to be create that platform.
Yes.
So I'm sure you keep going with this. So it may be us improve our English. So keep it right here.
Thank you so much. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. It was Info Learn. Today, we have teacher Raul, we have teacher Mike, we have teacher Hadi, we have teacher Jobaba, we have teacher Rames. So, guys, thank you so much. I know you are supporting Info Learn. I know Raul is supporting Info Learn. Maxon is supporting Kirby, is supporting Info Learn. Thank you, guys. So, we give you another rendezvous for next weekend. Can we repeat together? Info Learn. Information languages.